Okay. Now you're just gonna... Starting. See how it says starting? Oh, you guys.
Hello, everyone. Happy Easter from Duo Reacts. What a great way to end our Easter and going into the week. It doesn't make it any easier that we're going to have to be waiting for
a whole nother week for the next episode that's going to probably tear
epic.
Our hearts out.
Yeah, it's going to be epic. Took a bunch of notes on this one, guys, because I knew there'd be a lot to talk about. I'm so glad everyone's here to join us. First off, we're just going to get everybody time to kind of log in. But in the meantime, I want to give Nick, Katie, and Lori a big shout out. They watched the episode tonight live together. I also want to say a couple shout outs to the Doctor, American Mom, Nikki and Steven, and Knights of the Drunken Watch. Couple more shout outs: Christy Finley, Ryan Cooter, Katie Huff, Lily KS, Stephanie Smith, Le Cabe TV, Melissa Kessler, Yannick S, Luca, MF and Josiah, Sis Nerdly, Dandy Banana, Craig Kostelecki, he's got a brain the big as Wisconsin. As big as Wisconsin.
Pretty much.
Age of the Witch, RJH, Sophie R, Elizabeth, Sunny Chu, and McGill Canosa, and Christina H. I also got two more special shout outs to Kenny Heron and Havan Rosh.
And your favorite name?
And my favorite name in the comments was Knucking Futz. So, with that being said about Knucking Futz.
Knucking Futz. This episode was Knucking Futz.
Knucking Futz, yes.
I mean, Arya and Gendry.
Yep.
What?
I did not see
that coming, but I was so, happy that it happened.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys. But yeah, bow chicka wow wow.
Yeah, right. So anyway, everything kind of started off, and we're going to get to your comments and everything. Lacey's going to be looking through this, but let's start off with, right out the gate,
Jaime
and Danny.
Jaime on trial. Oh, Danny, yeah, she was,
No.
She was pretty, she was ready to kill him. Let's just be honest. She was ready to slaughter.
A lot of animosity.
There was a lot of animosity about
Tyrion and
everybody
Danny.
saying, no, we're going to let him live. And she's like, what?
Yeah.
She was shocked.
She was pissed. But then, as things kind of went on, and Brienne kind of stepped in, that was pretty epic.
That was epic in so many ways because she was talking to Sansa. Look, you would not be here and you would not be alive right now if it wasn't for Jaime. For him and the oath that he swore to protect you, basically through Brienne.
Exactly. And I'll tell you what, this was amazing all the way through. So well written. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you all agree with that, but I'm going to tell you what.
A lot of dialogue. I'll have to go back and rewatch it, of course, because I don't know if I missed anything. We're going to
work very hard to have this up for you all tomorrow. Lacey's going to pull one for you.
I'm going to try my best.
We're going to get this on tomorrow, guys. So I'm going to be sitting up with her, and we're going to get this thing pounded out. But let's go on to something else here. What about what's everybody's thought about Bran and Jaime?
Jaime knighted her.
Bran and Jaime.
Oh, Bran and Jaime. I thought you said Brienne.
If you're not done with the Bran thing, no, we're going to get to that. I kind of have a schedule here.
Oh, you have a schedule.
I have a kind of a schedule.
Okay.
So Bran and Jaime, they had that
one-on-one, and I loved how Bran was like, the things we do for love.
Yeah.
He likes bringing back those little, chaos is a ladder to Littlefinger, and then he says the things we do for love to Jaime. So that has me kind of questioning, is Jaime gonna die?
Well, the quote exact quote was, "How do you know there is an afterwards?"
And that was the quote that Bran said to Jaime that really got me thinking, and I didn't like it.
I didn't like it either. How did you guys feel? We're gonna look to you now. Ben Buck. Holy shit! Wasn't that an episode? Yeah, it was hilarious. It was good. There was really some good.
Yeah, it really got me thinking. Like, why did he make it a point to say, "How do you know that there's an afterwards"? Is that what he said?
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. And how do you know there is an afterwards? We both.
That stresses me out so much.
In his creepy
little Bran voice.
Yeah.
How do you know there's
Love
an afterwards?
Bran.
I know. But he did basically tell us in this episode that the Night King's ultimate goal is to snuff out all the three-eyed ravens.
And I have that down.
And to basically just kill everything.
Yep.
Just because they just want darkness.
So
they don't want...
Yeah, so the meeting that they had was kind of that war meeting.
Yeah.
They're going to use Bran as bait. And obviously
he's going to be in the Godswood, but Theon and the Ironborn are going to be around, like, directly around him, protecting him.
Yeah, how good is that going to work?
Which has me worried for Theon.
But I loved his...
He could die protecting Bran. I feel like now, like, originally I thought he was going to die trying to save Yara. Mm-hmm. But ultimately, I think the ultimate thing is that he's going to die saving or protecting somebody or saving somebody.
Yeah.
And in this case, I'm thinking that it could be Bran. But then if you look at the way Sansa and Theon were looking at each other at the end, it's like, does Sansa have feelings for Theon? I'm curious. Like, what do you guys think? Like, the way they were looking at each other, though.
That was love. That was brother sister love. I think.
I don't know. I'm asking. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well.
Sansa and Dany scene. Oh yeah, that's on the agenda.
Oh yeah.
I believe.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Tyrion and Jaime had a little bit of a talk about Cersei. I kind of liked their exchange there. Something worth mentioning.
But Jaime said, like, yeah, she's pregnant, and she uses the truth to tell lies.
Yes.
So, but is that just that he really does truly believe that she's pregnant, or she could still be lying? We don't know.
We don't.
We still technically don't know, like, because if she lied to him, she even lied to him about going, and that's what he said.
Right.
He's like, everybody's like, okay, so she lied to all of us, and he said she lied to me too. So how does he know that she's not lying about that too?
True.
That's
true. Yeah.
I don't know if she is or not. We don't know what's going on, other than she was drinking wine. And that might not be anything, for all we know.
Yeah.
Ugh, stress.
Then I thought what we didn't get to hear was what Dany and Jorah had talked about, which obviously led to the Sansa talk with Dany.
Well, and also got Dany to kind of cool her tone when it comes to Tyrion.
Yes.
Like, hey, listen, you picked him for a reason. Everybody makes mistakes. We've all made mistakes. Look at me.
Right.
I made mistakes, and you forgave me, and now I'm your strongest, your biggest loyal
Was that a breakthrough for Dany, though? What do you think?
I think maybe it was starting to be, especially when she saw Theon come back and say, I came here to fight for you, Sansa, and not Dany. Like, wow, okay,
But did you see the look in the background? I don't know if you guys noticed, and maybe you'll have to rewatch it like we're going to, but I thought it was a breakthrough for Dany seeing that reciprocation with Sansa and Theon. There was a little look, and I think that she might have...
No, there was a look like she was getting it, like she was understanding, or she was realizing something, but in a good way.
Right.
But then at the end of the episode, I'm kind of worried because that was really bad timing to tell her that.
And that's how we both felt about that. What does everybody think about that? Bad timing?
But she did tell Sansa that she's in love with Jon too. So if she can separate the fact, I love this man, he has a better claim to the throne, so then who gives a shit? Like,
exactly.
Marry each other and you'll both be king and queen.
Well, live through the battle.
Live through the battle first. Oh my God.
I still think, I still have my predictions, but...
No Love says, it felt so wrong looking at Arya's sex scene. You'll notice when our video goes up that we were both like, no, like
that's our little Sansa.
Yeah, we're like our Arya. Yeah, we were like,
our little girl.
She was
I'm
like
so sorry.
this tall when we first met her. Like, we do not want to see your boobs, okay? Like, no.
But I couldn't turn away either.
Well, yeah, because we're happy to see her and Gendry because those two are like perfect for each other.
Well, they're shipped now.
She's gonna get pregnant. She better not die now.
I did not see that coming because I did not think
she's gonna get pregnant with his baby.
Did you see how aggressive she was?
She was aggressive.
She was a little freaking...
She's like, we are doing this right now. I knew something was coming because she's like, how many girls have you been with?
I knew, yeah.
I'm like, she's only asking those questions because,
And,
a girl is a woman now, I just saw out of the corner of my eye.
Right.
By Sheila, yeah. She is a woman now.
So real quick, pause real quick. Did everybody think, thumbs up if you thought this was a great episode? A lot more stuff to cover here, but was that not a great episode?
It was a great episode. It's
before
the storm. It's like the calm before the storm sort of situation.
Yeah.
Everybody's sitting around having a drink,
I got goosebumps
singing
right
songs. Now. I'm like, oh, this... And what else did Tyrion... Oh, So a throwback that I saw. There was a couple throwbacks. Bran saying the things we do for love. Jaime said it originally to him, and now he's saying it... Or no, well, he said it... He didn't say it to Bran. He said it to Cersei. But that was kind of a throwback for me. And then Tyrion with the... I'm going to die 80 years old with a cup full of wine and a girl's mouth around my cock. So that was another throwback. It's cock. I can't find the thumb, so I gave you a monkey. Anna says, "Yeah, whatever." Got a lot of
thumbs up. I'm just glad everyone enjoyed it because a lot of stuff came out. Gilly, she was speaking to the child with the burnt face.
Yeah,
and Davos was there. That kind of threw me back into
the fact that Davos was there and she had the burns on her face, like on her face, just like Shireen did. I know Davos immediately, he looked at her and immediately thought of Shireen, and like I didn't even think of that at first, not until afterwards, and I was like, dang it.
So I mean,
that's why the second viewing is important, because sometimes you miss things on the first viewing, and then
right.
And Ghost came. We see Ghost in this episode.
Yes, I wrote that down. We're gonna get to
we see Ghost. Yes.
So Tormund and Ed.
Tormund.
Tormund. Sorry, Tormund. Still Tormund to me. Ed and Beric return.
Yes.
Explain that, hey, look, they're gonna be there before the sun comes up.
Literally, you have less than 20. You have like 12 hours.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but you have very little time, so you better get ready right now.
Yeah, my expectation was they were going to lose one of them, I thought. But
I'm glad in this episode?
Yeah.
Nobody died in this episode, which means everybody's going to die in the next episode.
We are going to have our hearts ripped out, people. I'm just telling you that right now. We are going to be a freaking mess come episode 3.
Christy said that Shireen's song played during that scene, too. Another thing I did not notice. I didn't notice that.
Son of a... Really?
The one that she was singing?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that. Oh, I'm going to have to watch it again.
Well, we're going to get to see it.
We'll be watching it again tonight because I'll be recording the footage for it.
And so we're getting to a couple things. I got kind of emotional during a couple pieces of this. And
before the sun... and then...
The Bran,
the meeting that Bran is going to be bait.
Yep.
Didn't you say something like that? That you thought that... Didn't you say something that Bran was luring him?
Yeah, I did.
You had you said this like at the end of last season or something when we were doing our predictions.
That's what because he's been marked, and I thought that he would be and
that he was going to be he would lure the Night Kings into a trap or something.
Yeah, but so I don't know how well this trap.
That they're using him as bait. They're trying to get the Night King to him alone. Mm-hmm. I don't like that because the Night King's going to ride in on his dragon over the wall to get to Bran.
It's not going to be good.
Oh my gosh.
So Ghost.
Guys, you guys, the next episode, it's like I will have no fingernails left, I think, by the time the next episode
You better
comes.
have the tissues ready, girl. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I'm going to find no pleasure in watching you upset because you're going to be upset.
There were times I was getting tears in my eyes when Jaime knighted Brienne.
Yep. That was
so good.
Yep.
That was so good.
That's where I'm getting to.
That was
an emotional
I was
moment.
like, you better do it.
So we have Ghost for the first time getting seen.
Yes.
With Sam,
kind of just in the background, but
with Sam, Jon, and Ed talk.
Yes.
And that was a nice moment.
Another
good feeling moment was Tyrion and Jaime. They were reflecting. I liked that.
Yeah.
They got to
David Souza. Thank you so much.
They got to sit and talk, and thanks, David, so much.
That just rolled right in. They got to sit and talk, and thanks, David, and
then enters Pod and Jaime. Then enters Davos and Tormund.
And then David walked in. Oh, I'm sorry. No, sorry.
and we get to hear about Tormund's.
Yeah, that was a really awkward moment for me because I'm like, what? That whole story that Tormund had about how
he killed a giant.
Number one, he was like, look at me, I'm better than you, Jaime, and
then the story.
And then the story of him killing a giant and
when he was 10 years old
and suckling on the giant's wife's teeth.
And that's why he's so strong.
But then what the hell with the when he was drinking and it just letting it I'm like, what is he doing?
Oh, Tormund, I love him.
Is that a show of dominance in Wildling?
Yeah, it's kind of what I said, yeah.
I think that is what you said. Yeah. I don't understand that. Did anyone else jump when Tormund hugged Jon? I did I feel like I was like, whoa, is he tackling him? What's going on? But it was just hey, buddy,
hey, bro.
Excited to see each other. And I liked that they were hugging and so happy to see each other, which means somebody's going to die.
Don't say that. We can't say that. We're going to lose people.
And then Grey Worm and Missandei.
And we all have to be there for each other. I mean, during this next episode, people, because right now we're all happy and smiling. We're going to have to pick each other up.
I'm feeling like there might not be as many smiles in our next live stream next Sunday. There might be some upset. I might just be sitting here not wanting to talk. Depending on who dies.
You're going to do just
I feel
fine.
like Jorah's not going to die next episode. He just got Heartsbane. I want Jorah to live. I really do. But I'm worried. I hope he lives. And I'm worried about Brienne and Jaime.
Yeah.
With that whole scene with them, with him knighting her and all that, I'm worried that one of them is going to die.
Yeah.
Because of that.
It could. Mm-hmm. And you should have every reason to
But that was still, I said during the episode, between Jaime and Tormund, whose dick is bigger.
Mm-hmm.
They were I'm better than you. And then Jaime's well, I can knight her.
That made her day.
So I think Jaime won out on that one over the I killed a giant. Katie Weber. Oh, hey, girl.
Katie.
We talk to you all the time. Thank you so much, Katie.
I hope you get your shout, or you heard the shout out at the beginning.
Steve gave you and your family a shout out at the beginning of the episode.
Amazing people.
Yeah,
Amazing.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much.
We had Arya and the Hound have their little exchange before she lost the V. enters Barrack and Arya.
And Arya's like, see ya.
I'm not going to spend my last few hours.
No, I'm going to go spend my last few hours boning Gendry.
She had a plan. And
she had that. She's like, I need to get some of that.
And...
thank you, Eltravos99, who concurs with my Arya is pregnant theory.
Really?
Or is going to be pregnant after hooking up with Gendry.
So, does anyone think that? I mean, who else?
But who else now worries that Gendry is going to die? Like, Arya's going to be pregnant, but Gendry could die. Who else is worried about that? Like, I always said that I thought Gendry was going to live. So I still think he's going to live, but I worry now. You know what I mean? I'm worried about it.
You should be worried now, because I did not see them two doing that.
Gendry's finished now. I worry. Yeah, everybody's worried now. And it's like, before, I was like, Gendry's going to be okay. I feel like he's going to, he's going to be the one to, live for the Baratheon name, You
take the V, you'll end up with the D. The death.
No, don't say that.
I don't know.
Arya is going to sacrifice herself to kill the Night King's dragon. She better not sacrifice herself.
She's too good a warrior. I think
She might try. She might think that that's what she's doing, but somebody's gonna
She's got a role. She's got a role to play.
She's has got a role. Yeah.
And that makes me scared for Gendry. You have every right to feel that way.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna agree with you 100%.
I'm worried about it. I still think maybe it's not that I think, but I really hope that he lives, because I want them two to be happily ever after.
I don't want this to ever
end. Which it's not going to happen. No, some people maybe will have a happily ever after, but for the most part, I think we're all going to be very, very sad.
So Arya got her weapon. I didn't get to see the ends of it. I'm sure it's
it just looked it just looked like a staff, like what she was trained with.
Right, but she was flipping it around.
But with dragon glass on either end.
On either end, so she can. Okay.
That's what it looked like to me.
Okay, and Arya and Gendry one more time.
Arya and Gendry.
So, I don't know. Okay, now we're going to get into one of my favorite parts. Craig, and you better agree with me. I loved the big meeting with Jaime knighting Brienne.
With Davos in the room, and Pod, and Brienne, and Tormund, and all them in there. That was an interesting group.
That was a fun group.
It was a fun group. And I liked it, and I liked their conversation, other than Tormund's...
I got goosebumps, look at this. I mean...
Yeah, it was a great scene. I really loved that scene, and especially when Jaime was like, I'll knight you right now.
That was awesome.
I was like...
If there's someone that deserves it more than anybody, it is her.
Yeah.
It is her.
But I think it kind of, reaffirmed stuff for her, too. Katie, thank you so much.
Thank you, Katie.
I did thank you so much for the shout out, Steve. So she did see the shout out.
Awesome. I hope your mother-in-law and your husband enjoyed the show, because we sure did. And we're going to get this reaction up for you tomorrow. We'll have it up.
Yeah.
We'll have it.
Yeah, it should definitely be up tomorrow.
And then we'll have our Breaking Bad the following.
That'll be Tuesday. Yeah.
Right. But anyway, back.
But no, what I was saying was that when Jaime and Brienne, when he was watching her from on the thing, and then he walked down, and he said that he wanted to, serve under her.
Yes.
And she didn't say anything. Remember, you had questioned that. You're like, why didn't she say anything? And I'm like, well, is she still kind of worried that maybe Cersei did send him? But now, that's what I'm saying, him knighting her, at first, she still kind of had a look of worry on her face, I feel like. I could be wrong.
Right.
When he was, putting the sword down, she was, kind of looking at the sword. Mm-hmm. She's questioning it. And then he did it, and she was like, and then she had the biggest smile on her face that I've ever seen her have.
I know, my throat is so tight right now, because it's that was...
I was like, I'm going to die right now, you guys.
That was emotional.
I'm going to die right now with Jaime knighting Brienne, which I had a feeling was going to happen.
Right. And then we had a little scene with Jorah and Lady Mormont.
Yeah, she's like, I don't care what you say. I am fighting for my house in the north.
And I thought, yeah, she's such a little warrior.
Yeah, and like I think like a lot of people thought that she was going to be hard on him because of of how he betrayed the house or whatever. But she was like, I wish you good fortune in the
war, yeah.
It's like, well, that doesn't matter.
And then Sam enters the picture, hands over Heartsbane to Jorah.
Yeah.
I thought that was incredible and moving.
That was very moving, and I'm glad.
I didn't hear the exact words. What did he say when he walked away? He turned around, and he said something to him, bring that back, or... I didn't catch that, but I was hoping I didn't miss dialogue there. Did anyone catch the words?
I don't know. I just know that Sam was like, oh, yeah, I can't even lift the sword, like... And I noticed that Jorah said that he'll fight in his father's name.
I'll wield that sword.
Yeah, because Sam was like, your father, basically saying your father was, I looked at him as more of a father than even my own father.
Right.
That's basically what he was saying. And he taught me everything, how to be a good person and all this, so... He's basically saying, we're brothers. Like, we're brothers. You take this sword because I can't wield it.
Right.
I can't fight with it.
So I'm going to use a play of words here.
Okay.
I'm going to round this thing out here just a little bit, and then we're going to get to your comments. The elephant.
The elephant. Cersei? What?
The elephants Cersei? In the room.
Did we take Cersei's elephants?
Jon and Dany. Jon and Dany.
I mean, first and foremost, that was horrible timing. Here. First and foremost, horrible timing. Because now Dany's going to be sitting there conflicted and thinking like, oh my God, is he going to try and steal the throne from me? Because, that's like the first thoughts in her head is throne, throne, throne. But then she sits down, like when she was sitting with Sansa.
Yes. And
she said, look, I love your brother. I could be going for the throne right now, but I'm choosing to do this because I love your brother.
Right.
So she had that honesty, that honest moment with Sansa, and Sansa was starting to soften to her. She was smiling. She was...
But then, her face, and she didn't... I think part of her... Okay, so if you have a full... Maybe a third of her was thinking it could be true, but the rest of it was like they're lying to you.
Oh yeah, they're lying to you. Yeah, they're lying to you because they don't like me.
Right.
So they want you to have the better claim. But then he's like, no, listen, they're telling the truth. And I don't know. Ultimately, it's not going to matter though. If she loves him like she does.
But does this play in to the battle?
That's why I said it was horrible timing, because she's so emotional.
Yes.
She does things without thinking sometimes.
Yes.
So is she going to be like, well, do something stupid because...
That could affect something.
I hope that she's smart enough to... That's the thing with Dany, is like she acts on her emotions a lot. She needs to...
This has me worried. This last conversation
she's like, in my opinion, like, she's a great person, but she has made very bad decisions in acting out of her emotions. Just like she would have done with Jaime. Yes, I think that she wanted to kill Jaime. But then everybody else is like, nope, and she was like, very well.
Right.
I mean, because if she would have gone ahead and did it at that point, people would have just continued to hate her and be like, what the hell's wrong with you? We need every man. Right. So it's like she was just giving in because that's what they wanted.
All this stuff is happening so quick. Bam, bam, bam,
exactly.
bam, bam. And now you have the dad right outside. And
now she's not going to have any time to think about what's going on, right?
Mm-hmm.
About oh, Jon is my nephew, and with a better claim to the throne. Oh, I wish that he would have at least said something like, just...
Stop.
Just something. Say something that, like, at least leads her to believe that we're in this together.
Yeah.
Like, me and you together. Like,
yes. I think that's what she needs, more than anything.
Yeah, exactly. She doesn't need to feel like somebody's competing with her or something.
Does anyone feel that this could have an effect on what
no,
goes
I'm not,
forward between
yeah,
them?
and it's... And I don't think it's about him having to lie to her. Like, no, he doesn't need to lie to her.
Right.
Like, be honest. Like, 'cause Jon doesn't even know what he's doing with this information yet. He doesn't want to be king. He's done said that many times. So that's why I'm saying, like, say something like, listen, we're in this together no matter what. Like...
Something.
Like, I don't even know how to take this information yet.
Right.
You know, like, just be honest about it. But then he couldn't even do that because the horns started blowing.
Yeah. And
then they just walk away. And I'm like, God damn it.
They're there. They're not going to wait on their conversation.
Oh, so, exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So we're left to wonder
so
how
now
that's
we're left to
play.
wonder, okay, Dany, is she going to have an emotional breakdown because she doesn't know how to keep her emotions in check and think through decision making when she's emotional? Right. Which is something she really needs to work on as a woman and a human being.
And I just want to say hi to Noah Glover. I asked him to come in here.
Oh yeah, and he pointed out that we had no Cersei in this episode, which I also did not even notice.
Yeah.
Because of just everything that was going on. Which means that it's likely that we won't have Cersei in the next episode either.
I don't see where that would be.
I think the whole episode is likely to be the battle at Winterfell.
Yeah. Well,
that's interesting.
So
we don't know what the hell she's doing.
Better have your eyes peeled.
No, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
so go ahead and let's see what they have to say here. Now it's really let's do some interaction here because. We kind of talked our heads off but we got through the main points, I think, of the show. But
I was looking over at the comments a little bit, and I had noticed some of you guys with comments about Gilly in there. And even during, like, when we were watching, she looks like she's pregnant. Now, I don't know if that's like going to play into the episode at all, or if it's just her as an actress.
You have everyone getting pregnant, Lacey.
I'm just saying, like, if it could be just, like, because it looked like they were trying to hide it.
Dany's pregnant. Cersei's pregnant.
I don't know if Dany's pregnant now.
Everybody's pregnant.
She's not showing anything. It's episode 2 and she's still not showing anything.
Well, she's got panning.
But then again, in season 1 when she was pregnant, like, it literally took her, like, 2 episodes to go from, like, you could barely see anything to like, full-on pregnant, so... You know, there's no time in this world. If Dan and Johnny become rivals, will the dragons take sides as well? That's a good question. Because I feel like Rhaegal is Jon's dragon, and Dany, he grew up with her. Well, part of the time.
Right.
So maybe that'll play into it. Like, listen, bitch, you locked me up and babied Drogon. I'm going to go over here with this guy.
Right. Well, he is Targaryen. So that should say enough in itself.
Exactly. And that's why she should know. And that's why I was like,
yeah, you made a good point. You said that during the scene. You said...
He rode a dragon.
Yeah.
What more... proof do you need that he's
willingly
a Targaryen?
let Jon, and yeah.
And hasn't that been said before? And at some point that nobody but Targaryens can ride a dragon. I mean, I don't know. I can't remember. Dragons do tend to take on some of the soul of their riders, so maybe. Yeah, that's what. Christy says, I loved Grey Worm and Missandei's conversation, and I love that too, how they're going to go to Narth and the Unsullied is going to protect them, and that was so sweet, and I loved it, which makes me worry.
I see Sophie.
That makes me worry.
Knows exactly what I know, that Drogon's mommy's baby.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Yep.
100%. Yeah. I mean, let's be real. Drogon is her favorite. It is not confirmed, but Hannah Murray, Gilly's actress, is rumored to be pregnant herself. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, because it looked like they were trying to hide it. Her cheeks looked a little bit chunkier.
Yes.
And the cloak she was wearing, like, I was like, she looks like she could be pregnant now. Whether that's a part of the show or not, I don't know.
And when I say Craig has the brain size of Wisconsin, I mean that literally. Craig comes up with some really good stuff, guys. So
he does.
He does. And hey, I want to say something. If everyone can give Craig and his family 2 thumbs up. They've been fighting some kids being sick, and he's not feeling well himself, but he's going on some short sleep. So, buddy, hey, love you, man. I just want to tell you that, and
get better.
Yeah.
Everybody get better. Hope the kids feel better.
Yes.
Hope you feel better. But
even at 4%, he does more than most. I mean,
exactly.
He keeps rolling.
And just to let you guys know, after this live stream is over, we will be over on Discord.
Yes, we will.
I will be beginning to edit, but I'll still check in. But Steve will be there.
She'll have
the
that
whole
up
time.
as well, and I'll have it up
as soon as I can. I mean, it'll probably still be at least. I mean, it'll probably be after midnight when it goes up. When the full reaction goes up on Patreon.
Right.
But I'll be doing my best to get that edited and stuff. So when I get a chance, I'll be typing in there and on Discord too. If you guys want to join us, chatting on Discord, you just have to be a patron. Any tier, doesn't matter, and then you'll get access to the link to come on over and chat with us. And the one thing you like,
it's a smaller group.
It's a smaller group, so it's more intimate. It's more we can, like with this, it's like we pick out questions that we just happen to see going by, but we probably miss a ton.
So if we missed anything, guys, I am so sorry, but I do have something I want to share with you guys. We have some winners this week of the drawing.
Well, and last week.
Yeah, go ahead.
Last week, we had our winners, Addie Belvedere and Cheryl, and I've already contacted both of them. Addie Belvedere has said that she basically wants to pay it forward and give her prize basically to one of our moderators. For, as a thank you for being an amazing, for helping and, she's paying it forward. She is from New Zealand and she asked one thing.
She asked one thing.
Yeah,
which is cool as hell, I think.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to give a shout out to all the Kiwis in New Zealand. That was her wish, and
she wanted a shout out along with her prize to be forwarded basically to somebody else, which we will get a hold of one of our moderators to let you know that you will be getting a prize because of Addie. So that's awesome. And then we do have 2 winners for this week.
Yes.
And our first winner, chosen at random,
is
Aaron Shelley. And we will contact you on Patreon, Aaron, if you don't happen to be in the live stream. And our second winner for this week is Harrison Schuler. Congratulations. So you 2 are our giveaway winners for this week, and I will be contacting you on Patreon to get your deets. And
what's deets?
Details.
Oh, the deets.
As far as sending them their prize. And having them pick out which prize they wanted. But yeah, I thought that was super sweet of Addie to she's like, like she told me she just didn't feel comfortable with us sending it all the way to New Zealand. And that's not an issue, but if she wants to pay it forward, if that's her wish, then
I think that was super
your wish
cool.
is my command.
I thought that was really super cool.
That is super cool. That's super cool of her to do, for sure.
Would you like to come say hi to everybody in your little bunny ears?
You want to say Happy Easter to everybody? Here. Yep, come around this way.
This is Ava. Everybody's met our little Ava. She's a bunny rabbit, and she had a nice Easter this weekend.
Say we had a nice Easter with Grandma and Grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we played games last night.
We got to spend the night there.
Yeah, we spent the night there, and we had a big breakfast and a big lunch for Easter.
You like that?
And you went on an egg hunt.
Yeah.
And some of the eggs had money in them.
Yeah, and I got $1 from a golden egg.
From the golden egg.
From the golden egg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, tell everybody bye.
Bye.
Say, we're going to catch you soon.
We're going to catch you soon.
You're so silly. Kids have no school tomorrow, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
sweet.
4-day weekend for Easter weekend.
So sweet.
Yeah. But yeah, this, you guys, was an awesome episode. Building up to the big one is all I can say.
Guys, come with us next week, Sunday. I have a feeling this one's going to be one that...
Thank you, Christina. She said Ava's adorable.
Thank you. She's our heart.
Yeah.
She's one of our hearts.
She's my baby.
And so we want to be there for each other next week because I have a feeling that I'm not going to be able to control this one there. She's going to be a little bit emotional.
I'm probably going to be a nervous wreck during the episode because I'm going to be constantly like, all right, what's going to happen? If somebody's charging, I'm going to be like, no, don't you, Oh my gosh, it's gonna
You're gonna be a mess.
Yeah, I'm already scared for next episode, and we all knew that episode 3 was gonna be the battle. We all knew it.
Well, with the director, he said, yeah.
Oh.
Well, I'll tell you what. With me just coming into this whole Game of Thrones thing, what was it? We started right around January with me.
Yeah, very end of December is when we started watching.
Yeah, right at the tail end of December. Yeah. And then into January, thank you for everyone that's went along this journey. God, I can't tell you how amazed I am at every single one of you. You've been amazing. You should really... I don't even know how to say this. I'm just so happy that you guys stuck with us. And here we are today talking with you guys, and I hope you're enjoying the show.
Yeah, I mean, could you imagine right now, let's say if you would have been like, nah, I'm not watching that show, and like I'd be here sitting here by myself watching it.
I would have had to throw myself off the wall.
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't even know, like, what's your...
Yeah.
What do you like about that show?
No, I'm so glad I went on this trip because I'll tell you what.
No, you'd be in the other room playing Madden or something. Well, yeah. You wouldn't even care what I was doing in here. I'd probably walk in there crying, and you'd be like, why are you crying right now?
Yeah,
I can see that. I can picture it.
Well, this has been the most amazing...
Cassie, hi. Kenny, hi.
Kenny.
I loved the Arya scene, too. That was like my heart melted completely into a giant ball of goo.
I felt weird, man.
It was weird because it's like Arya. She's like our little, she's like, you're such a baby.
Yeah, it's Arya.
It's Arya. I'm like, please, no side boob. No side boob, okay?
But the whole thing was, the only thing I could picture was her as a little, that little girl from episode 1 or season 1.
Yeah.
And here she is. She's a woman.
She's a woman now. I'm telling you. Who will die? Oh gosh. Tormund.
And Craig, we saw that. Me and Lacey.
What was it? Over the weekend when we were at my grandma's house for Easter, we would occasionally bring up to see what's going on. And yeah, we saw that we passed 5,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Over the weekend, so that was a pretty big milestone. I think we high-fived a few times, like yay!
Yeah,
like,
because I mean, that's
we never expected anything
No.
like that. Like
we expected
a few people that are like, oh yeah, we love Game of Thrones, we want to watch it, but never this much support and love from you guys.
And it's been cool because I feel like we've interacted pretty darn well with everybody that we can.
Yeah.
I feel like we've hit, and if we haven't spoke to you or talked to you, you need to understand we're an open door. We talk. We'll talk with you.
I'm sure our patrons, when they chat with us on Discord, understand.
If it means anything, we have more subscribers than we do. We have more subscribers than we do people in our town.
That's true.
That's weird.
Yeah. We live in a small town.
Yeah.
Like what, 4,000 people?
Almost. Yeah. Well, we have 1,000 more subscribers.
Yeah, you guys. Sophie, thank you so much. You're so sweet, and we love you. She said you guys are amazing people.
Thank you, Sophie, and I love everybody out there, man. Everyone's been.
And yes, really Arya was clearly wearing a skin-colored bra. Like you could tell she was not. It wasn't her. You could tell.
Well, I felt like it was her.
There was a little bit of butt crack there too, and I'm like, whoa, put that booty away.
I think they did a good job. But they did.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like they did it classy because of that, for that very reason.
Right. Well, she doesn't really have that much time to lose the V.
She knew that. That's why she did it.
Right.
She's like, I could die tonight.
So guys, hey, let's do this. Fingers crossed, Gendry and Arya survive this. Doubtful, but I hope.
Why'd you say doubtful?
Because they like to rip my heart out.
I'm not going to say doubtful. I'm just going to say I'm worried about it. Ava. Why you just keep... You're like poking me.
But anyway,
she's trying to get my attention.
We're going to start... we're going to go over to Discord.
Bras don't exist in Westeros.
That's true.
Arya invented one because she didn't want to show the side boob. Right. She's like, I'm about to get it on with Gendry, and you guys can't see.
She didn't care who was watching, apparently.
No, she didn't. She was like, she was not taking no for an answer either. He's like, wait, what? Arya, what? And she's like, take your pants off.
Make sure when you're watching that scene and you're doing the editing that you watch in the background something isn't carved in the wall, like A plus G equals blah, blah.
Yeah, is there anything carved in the background on any of those scenes? Yeah.
Wouldn't that be freaky?
Oh, I'm sure there is somewhere, but nobody's seen it yet.
Date?
I don't know.
But real quick, where's everyone from? Real quick, I see it's kind of winding down, but where's everyone from?
Yeah, I've got to get to editing soon, so... And I got to take my contacts out because my eyes are so dry right now. I'm blinking so much. Yeah.
Love y'all, guys. Thank you.
A plus G equals baby. Yeah,
Christy.
it's just A plus G, and then there'll be like a baby passing by or something. Like
South
little
Carolina.
Sam will go by or something. Jersey, Ohio.
Got the UK. Thank you for staying up in the UK watching.
Yeah.
Ohio, Alabama, Louisiana, New York.
Minnesota. Toronto, Pittsburgh.
Indiana.
Aria Prager's, that's what I'm thinking.
Indiana, super close.
Alabama, Malaysia.
Aria Prager's.
Vermont.
Malaysia.
Brazil.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. And it's like, you already know where I'm from. You're right. We do.
got Brazil. Nice.
Arya and Gendry will rule at the end. And Scotland.
We have Poland. Nice.
Poland. London. It's 4 a.m. here in the UK. Wow.
Is it really?
Yep.
Is it that much of a
That's
time
what
difference?
Ebony is saying.
My Bears play the Raiders in London this year. Pennsburg, PA. Yep. Been through there. Been to Nashville in my life. And
Meg's like, I can't wait till you guys get over on Discord. I want to talk about something other than Arya.
Knoxville, Tennessee.
Colorado. Sweden. 5 a.m. in Sweden.
Sam in Sweden. Thank you. Winterfell. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. big thanks to you all for coming and watching the show. It's a great
and the after show where we're discussing everything. And
yes, we're gonna get this up for you tomorrow, so you can watch it with your cup of coffee, Sophie. And
right.
Thank you so much.
I don't know. I'm gonna try to get it up in the morning, but we'll see.
We're gonna do it.
I'm gonna try, but I'm gonna be tired soon.
I'm gonna have to baby
I've been up since like super early this morning, helping, making Easter dinner. I mean, I've been on my feet, so I'm going to try my best. But
all right,
you guys, thank you so much for watching our live stream. If we couldn't get to any of your questions, I apologize. We'll definitely, leave them in the comment section of either this video or the video that goes up in the morning.
And we'll be
commenting. We'll do our best to, answer your questions.
Heck yeah.
We love you guys so much. Thank you guys for watching this video, and we hope you have an amazing and awesome day.
Hope amazing happens to you. Peace out.
And